This is room 44, a place for stories that slip into your thoughts and stay there. Let's begin. I check into hotels more often than I care to admit. There's something comforting about a room with no past, or at least none that belongs to me. Sterile sheets, generic artwork, that hum from the mini fridge that makes you feel less alone. Tonight it was the Ardent Crown Hotel. Not exactly high-end, but quiet, cheap, anonymous. The receptionist barely looked up when I gave my name. She tapped the keyboard like it bored her to death. "Room 607, she said, sliding me the card key. "Top floor, elevators to your right." I nodded. "Thanks, I've been here before." That thought hit me just as I stepped into the elevator. I couldn't explain why. The place looked like every other hotel I'd ever stayed in. Stale carpet, peeling wallpaper, mirrored walls. But something about the layout, the scent in the air, industrial cleaner mixed with old wood, it all felt familiar. Too familiar. When I got to the 6th floor, the hallway was dead silent. All the lights were on, but the air felt thick, like something had just happened. Something that left the walls holding their breath. Room 607 was at the end of the corridor, right beside a red emergency exit door. I tapped the key card. Green light, click. The room was cold. Not the AC's been blasting cold, empty cold. Like no one had been inside for years, like it had been waiting. The decor was average. Beige walls, double bed, a small desk, and the usual laminated menu by the TV. But the longer I stood there, the less sense it made. The bed looked slept in. The pillow was indented. The duvet folded back just slightly. I dropped my bag and walked to the bathroom. Steam clung to the mirror. The tap was dripping, and on the edge of the sink, a used toothbrush. But I'd just checked in. I stared at my reflection. Water spots and condensation distorted the image, but it was me, wasn't it? I turned off the tap, heart beginning to thump in my throat. Something about this room wasn't right. I checked the closet, empty. I opened the drawers, empty. Then I noticed the desk drawer was locked. One of those little brass keys was jammed into it. I turned it. Inside a single Polaroid. It was me. Or someone who looked exactly like me, sitting on the bed in this exact room, wearing clothes I didn't own. There was writing on the bottom. "The room remembers, even if you don't." I left the room without grabbing my bag. Walked down the hall fast. I took the stairs this time. I didn't want to be trapped in that elevator if something went wrong. At the reception desk, I told the clerk, "I think someone's already in 607. She didn't blink. "That room's not in service." "No, I was just in there." She looked annoyed now, tapped her keyboard. "Room 607 is blocked. No one's assigned to it. You're in 409. I stared at her. "No," I said. "You gave me 607. I have the card right." But it was gone. I checked my pocket, my wallet, my jacket. Nothing. She looked uncomfortable now. "Sir, are you all right? Maybe you'd like to sit down." I turned and walked back to the elevator, heart pounding, trying to make sense of it. Floor 6, the button wasn't lit. There wasn't a 6th floor. The buttons went 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 7. No 6. I rode to the 7th floor and took the stairs down 2 at a time. When I got to where the 6th floor should be, it wasn't there. Just a blank wall. I'm sitting in the lobby now, watching people pass. I don't know if I imagined it. I don't know if I've stayed here before or if I'm losing it completely. But when I went back outside for air, I noticed something scratched into the back of the exit door near the alley. It was a Polaroid, duct taped to the wall. Same photo, same caption. Underneath, someone had scribbled in marker, "The room remembers, even if you don't." If the story stayed with you, like the video, subscribe to Room 44. We'll be here, waiting.